I was able to pay. Don't let this be broken. But I was more afraid of the cost. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today's video is going to be a debt confession video update. I am so happy, very blessed that I was able to get a job where it was full-time for a while. That job has come to an end. I am expecting one last paycheck, so I just want to update you all on what my debt looks like as of right now. So what I was doing is I was saving all the funds. I was working my job because my husband's income we use to pay like the primary bills, you know, all the home mortgage, water, utilities. He is the breadwinner, so we use his income for that. And then this second job or side hustle or this extra income that I had, I was saving every little penny so I can pay debt off. We were able to pay off, I'm so happy, we paid off a small credit card, which was Victoria's Secret, Target, and we also paid a big credit card, Wells Fargo. I am so glad. It feels like a big relief to pay that off. If you are new, hello, my name is Delia Mireya. Sorry about the lighting, it goes in and off. I am on a journey to being debt-free, and I share with you all my journey. I also share with you all cash stuffings, all cash stuffing videos, savings challenges, savings trackers, things, DIYs that I'm making along the way just to make my budgeting journey much easier and organized. If you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, which help out a lot. For today's video, as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a debt update. Let's get right into it. So a couple things I want to share with you all, something that happened. So I was playing ball outside. I was playing tetherball, and the tetherball was too close to the concrete wall. So I hit my 4 fingers when I was trying to hit the ball. Now my finger, you're probably going to see that it's much better. It's this, I call it the bad finger. That's the one that got hurt. It is a bit green because I've been putting this cream on it, which has been helping. The cream that I've been using, I bought it in Mexico when I went, but it stained my finger. So I tried the best to clean it off. It's a little bit cracked there. I do have purple, a little bit of bruising on this finger. A couple days ago, my finger was like this. I couldn't even move it. I would bend the other fingers, but this finger, it was so bad, like I could not move it. And right now it still hurts to move it a little bit, but not as much. It's not in that much pain. I was going to put more cream on it, but then as I said, my finger turns green with that cream and it does really help. But then you were going to see me have like a bright green finger. And even if I use alcohol and I wash my hands several times, like the color, it stains my skin and it stays there. The day that I hurt my finger, the first thought that came to my mind, I was like, please, Jesus, don't let this be broken. I was so afraid. And I think I was more afraid, like it was very painful, but I was more afraid of the cost. And I know this sounds bad, but I'm like, oh no, I don't want to go to the doctors. I don't want to have surgery on this finger. And right now it's still healing. I really don't know if I'm going to be going to see the doctor, but I'm just giving it time, letting hopefully the swelling will go down and I'll be able to do a little bit more with it, because I can't really fully like put it straight, but I've been trying to do some exercise with my finger and it was very swollen. I'll show you some images here. And it was my dad's birthday, so we went to his house and my finger was like this, and my dad's like, uh-oh, what if the joint or one of the, not the bone, but something else tore up inside? And I'm like, oh no, please no. I was praying, Jesus, please heal my finger. I don't want it to be broken. I don't want to be in more debt. I don't have money saved up for an emergency fund. And this is what my friend, my coworker, she's like, whenever you get money, start saving for your emergency fund in case you ever need it. I decided to pay off debt. I'm just afraid with the prices of everything going up, we're just not gonna make it, right? I'd rather just get rid of that debt, and that's what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing well or not. Please let me know what your suggestions are in all of this. I printed both of these online. This is from the Budget Mom. This one here, I'm going to be coloring the flowers in. So each flower is going to be $100. Yeah, that's what I will do. Each flower will be $100. So every time I pay off debt, I'm going to start coloring one flower in. So the debt total, the amount that I started out with was 33,551.82. That was my debt, and I say was because I was able to pay some of it off. So we will see how much I was able to pay off, and then I'll color my flowers in. For my little debt list, let me put this away for now because we're going to get to coloring after. I'll probably use these, which is the 0.3 mm marker pens. You can find these at Target, or you can also find these at Walmart. I'll probably be using these to color in my flowers along with other markers that I have. For my depth list, I'm going to use this marker because I want the, oh, this is going to be hard to open since I can't use my fingers so well. Like, I don't have a lot of strength on this hand. Okay, I zoomed you in a bit. I'm going to start off with my lowest to largest. I think I'll do that. What you currently see here is what my debt was before, and I'll write down the amount, like the total. I'll put here total before. The total before was $33,551.82. I was able to pay Victoria's Secret off. I was able to pay Target. And then I was able to pay Wells Fargo. So I currently do not owe these three. My plan for this last check, I won't be doing a cash stuffing. It's my final check that I'm going to get paid. So I plan on paying the medical bill. And the reason why I plan on paying it is because they've been pressuring me that I only had a couple of months to pay it, or else I get sent to collections. So I just want to get that over with. I want to stop them from sending me any more letters or phone calls. So this one here, as I mentioned, I'm not going to be doing a cash stuffing. I will be using a little bit of funds from my Mercari sales, a couple things I sold there, and then whatever the remainder of my paycheck is that I got paid, my final paycheck, I'm going to pay that. So I will add up all these totals and I'll let you know how much that is. So I will put here new. That's going to be $587 plus $14.76 plus $32.61 plus $4,671.34 plus $18,194.64 equals $28,189.98. So what I've been able to pay off in these last months is $5,361.84. I also have new updated amounts. I'm going to put in the actual total in a moment. I got an email this morning. This medical payment was paid off, so I have to subtract that. This one I paid already because this sheet I made 2 months ago, so I need to update the totals. But this one I haven't got like an actual updated amount. I need to find out where my bill is for that one. And then this one, I had to pay $67. Now the minimum payment is $25, but I want to pay $50. I'm in a no interest free for a certain time. I think it's a year or 15 months. And then the car loans are going to change as well. So let me work on that. I'll get back to you in a moment. This is the total debt updated amount. It's still a lot for me. I think it's a big number. Sometimes I feel like it's gonna take a long time to get there. I'm gonna keep my faith and my hopes up that someday, praise to God, that someday in the near future, we will be debt free. I was gonna have an interview Monday, but then it was canceled. I'm still working on it. It's for a new job, and I'll talk more about that in the future. So hopefully the process goes well and I get that job, and hopefully I'll be able to pay off at least some of the lower credit cards. Now, the reason why I'm not paying the bigger one is because I don't feel that I can afford paying more to pay this debt off. I know with the minimum payments, I'm going to try and pay more towards the car loans or possibly pay off the lowest credit card next. These don't have interest, but still, I feel like it's an accomplishment. Like, oh, okay, I paid that off. Now I can add that minimum payment to the car loans. So that's my plan. Hopefully, I can pay those off soon as well. This is the updated debt list. Hopefully it keeps going well. But for right now, I feel like we're just going to make minimum payments or at least add a little bit more towards the car loans since I am no longer working. I'm going to be coloring my flowers in. Okay friends, what I did off camera was I colored in some of the flowers. I had to change my flowers to $500. So each little flower is going to be $500. So I have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 is what I've paid so far in debt. It's actually $5,361.84, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it as 5,000 because the next row, I want to color it in with some crayons. And I know that these might take a while since I am no longer working right now. The only income that I am getting is going to be a little bit of Etsy that I'm getting paid. And if I do make a couple more sales on Mercari, which right now the sales have slowed down, people are not as interested in purchasing toys or things that I'm selling. And I think what's made that big impact is things have gone up in the grocery store, so you have to decide what's more important in buying a TV or a toy instead of buying things that are necessities as groceries are. Now this time that we went to the grocery store, we were shocked by the prices of things. What we used to spend has doubled or even tripled in price. I'm gonna have to make some more affordable meals at home since we do eat mostly at home. One thing I did want to mention, and someone did comment, when you pay off debt and you're working and not treating yourself with any of the funds or the income that you're making with work, it feels as if it can break you down. And I do want to be honest with you, since I've been fully honest with you here on my channel. It was very hard for me 2 weeks ago. I was very upset, very sad, I guess, because we're getting close to fall and I like to decorate my house. I've been wanting to buy this like 3-tier organizer that I've been wanting to buy for a couple years now. And I'm like, here goes another year in the fall and I am not going to be able to afford it since I am trying to pay off debt and trying to go gazelle intense here and pay everything off. Hopefully everything will be worth it at the end, and I know it will, but I just got to a point where I'm like, I'm not buying anything for myself. I don't ever get my nails done, which I don't really like to, but I mean, do something, right? At least a pedicure or get my eyebrows done. Do something. I don't spend anything for myself for beauty. So it got to a point like I had worked all this time and then paid off debt and then the money was gone. But then again, it's also part of it is my fault since I let my debt get to that point. Some of it was medical bills. It's something that like had to be paid. Another portion of that credit card was things that had just gotten out of control, right? Spending, using that card. So I'm glad that's paid off and I'm glad I'm so over it. I'm just looking forward to getting this new job and trying to help out a little bit more here with the income around the house and trying to get out of this debt. And I think that's the only way for me to get out of debt and just to work and try and help my husband out as a team to pay things off. Well, friends, I'm going to let you go for now, friends. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. May God bless each and every one of you all. I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.